This is Afternoon Sports Slay with the Queen, Micah K. Now remember, I'm doing this for the love of the game. This is Football Wine Wednesdays. Make sure you get them wine glasses out, all my Slayers and Slayettes. Okay, I'm sipping on something new because I sipped a lot of my Red Moscato this past weekend. Okay, it was a big fight night. And okay, the playoffs was on with the NFL. Okay, so I'm sipping on something called Farm Fresh Peach Moscato. It's okay, it got a nice little sweet taste. The peach is good, and I mixed it with the Calypso Southern Peach Lemonade. How many of you guys are tapped into that? Okay, Calypsos are really, really good. You know, something just nice and sweet. Not really a high percentage, 6% alcohol. So it's just a little lightweight. You know, little baby sips. You feel me? Now, if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button, and definitely hit that notification bell. It's definitely more on the way. Make sure you are telling your friends, all my Slayers and Slayers who are not subscribed. Listen, tell them it's a person that's doing a channel, okay? A girl that really know what she's talking about when it comes to sports. She's passionate, and you need to be tapped in before it really blow up, okay? Listen, I'm not stopping. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay, if you are familiar with this is Micah's Moments, okay? This is where I highlight certain tweets as far as just like Twitter with moment to moment, but not just that. I also highlight from Instagram posts and Facebook posts as well. Now, let's get into the first tweet. But before we get into that first tweet, let's talk about it really quickly. Brady versus Mahomes. Who do you guys have winning the Super Bowl, okay? Who you got? Make sure you leave a comment. I need all my NFL fans, all my NFL heads. Make sure you interact. And my boxing fans are really good at interacting with me. They love leaving comments, especially when there is prediction videos. So I need all my NFL fans to make sure you tapped in to Afternoon Sports Slay. Let's get into the first tweet, okay? This is from Sam Monson at PFF_Sam. He is an Irish NFL analyst from the Emerald Island itself, okay? PFF, I believe I looked it up. It stands for Pro Football Focus, okay? Not only Sam is an NFL podcast host at PFF's lead NFL analyst. Let's talk about the first tweet. Now, he said Aaron Rodgers' decision to fire the ball into a closed window and not run for it on 3rd and goal was worse than the subsequent decision to kick the field goal. And then he said, welcome to my TED Talk. Now, I even tweeted about this and said the Packers played it safe. I was trying to figure out too, how come Rodgers didn't just run for it? It felt like it was an opening. All right, me and Honey Bear was like, oh my goodness, he had an opening to score the touchdown. Why he just didn't do that, I have no idea. Then in 4th and goal, I'm still confused as to why they did not go for it. So I need all my Packers fans to tap into, how are you guys feeling about this Packers loss? All right, now it is a lot of NFL juice regarding Rodgers and his future in Green Bay due to the NFC Championship loss, and Aaron sharing his thoughts during the post-game press conference, okay? So where my Rodgers fans at, how are you guys feeling about that press conference, okay? It was a lot of juice. Now, some people are saying too that Rodgers threw his coach Matt under the bus because of the coach's decision making. Also, how do you feel about that as well? Once again, leave a comment. All my Slayers and Slayettes, tap in. Tell me. I would love to know. You know, just check the temperature to see how all my football fans are feeling. Now, let's get into this second tweet. This is from @FirstTake via @StephenA.Smith, okay? He said he is sick and tired of people talking about the greatness of Patrick Mahomes while ignoring the help around him, okay? He said, give me Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. I tell you that Deshaun Watson could be equal to Mahomes. And then he said, I tell you that Aaron Rodgers could be his equal. So how do you guys feel about that? Okay, we know, listen, Kelce is a beast. Hill is a beast. So I can see where he's coming from, especially when you have offensive weapons like that. It's like, listen, Watson can do it. Listen, other people, Rodgers could do it as well. But it's like this. This is how I feel like this. It's only meant for a certain person at that moment in time, okay? So I need all my football fans, once again, tell me, Do you agree with StephenA.Smith or do you disagree with StephenA.Smith? I love to hear certain people's thoughts, especially if you are really tapped in. Now, let's get into this third tweet. This is from Tony Ortiz. We shifting gears. We're going to do a little Lions football talk. Okay, Tony Ortiz at AJ Ortiz 3. Now, he is a morning sports anchor for WWJ and 97.1 The Ticket in Detroit. He's a former sideline reporter for the Detroit Lions radio network. I got the opportunity to job shadow Mr. Ortiz. He does an excellent job, and I learned a lot just in that short time frame. Okay, so let's get into his tweets about Matthew Stafford. He said it's going to be strange to see Matthew Stafford playing for another team next season. Just sorry to see that he won't be able to finish his career as a Lion. Now let's get into the fourth tweet before I add a little bit to it. Okay, this is from Tony Ortiz as well, once again at AJ Ortiz 3. Anyone else think that the Los Angeles Rams or the Indianapolis Colts would be the best fits for Stafford? Then he says, I could also see him dealt to the New Orleans Saints. Now, I could definitely see him going to the Saints because of, Breeze is basically going to retire. It looks like that is going to be official. So I could definitely see Stafford going there. Now, we need to just take a moment to pause, because if you are a Lions fan, you know it is not easy being a Detroit Lions fan. If you watch the Lions all the time and you watch them lose, I feel for you, because I'm a Detroit Lions fan, but I'm not about to sit there and watch the Lions play and lose every game. Okay, so hold on, let's pump the brakes. We're going to take a sip. We're going to, just salute to all the Lions fans, because listen, I know they be going through it. So we're going to sit. Make sure y'all got them wine glasses out too. After work, relax. Even if you can't watch it right now, you watch it a little later. Listen, you need a little sip, relax, watch TV. After you done watching TV, then you watch the Queen talk about some sports, okay? Now, for me, let me tell you, I'm torn up basically with the Matthew Stafford situation. I really think, Stafford probably needs a change of scenery too. So it's kind of like, I wanted him to stay a little bit, and then I don't know. And also, it was hard for me to really just be like, man, Stafford gone, because it's just so much dealing with the Lions, and I feel like just the organization as a whole did not put the players in the best possible position to succeed. So when you do that, it's just so many things to where you feel like things are not going to flow the way they need to in the first place, okay? That's why we have a new head coach once again. So we are going to see what the Detroit Lions will do. Now, let's get into this last segment. This is something that I am going to do from time to time. This is going to be called Star Spotlight of the Week. Now, it's either going to be Slayette Star Spotlight or Slayer. Slayer for the men, Slayette's for the women. So this is Slayette Star Spotlight of the Week goes to Nas Hillman, okay? Now, let's get into this tweet about her. This is from ESPN Women's Hoops at ESPN_Women Hoop, and this is the official account for ESPN's women's basketball. Now, Hillman's 50 points Thursday breaks the all-time single game scoring record for University of Michigan basketball. This is really huge, okay, ladies and gentlemen, for male or female. She is the second D1 player over the last 20 seasons with 50 points and 15 rebounds in a game, joining South Carolina's Jocelyn Penn in 2003 versus Stetson. Okay, so that is really, really big. So salute to Hillman. She is definitely a Slayette Star Spotlight winner. You gotta give it to her. She's a queen. She doing it. And listen, she from Michigan. You know where I'm from. Come on, not University of Michigan. Where y'all at? Michigan, Detroit. So I gotta represent, and I gotta salute to her. We also gonna take a sip, because the queen been putting in that work. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. I've been telling y'all, I've been cooking. Listen, it's coming soon. Hopefully, it's going to come by next month, all right? Now, remember, I'm doing this for the love of the game. This is the Queen, Micah K, and this is Afternoon Sports Slay.